Good afternoon, sisters. A lot has happened at Cottey over the past year. Some has raised questions, some has required explanation, and much gives us real reason for pride and optimism. So I want to share our story in a few simple framework points. What has changed, what has stayed the same, and what the future holds. Let me begin with what has changed. Just as importantly, how has changed. In September of 2025, delegates of the Convention of International Chapter voted to transfer titles of the Nevada, Missouri buildings and grounds to Cottey College. This decision was made thoughtfully, deliberately, and through established governance processes of the sisterhood. So why does this change matter? First and foremost, it reduces the liability of the PEO sisterhood. Protecting the long-term strength and stability of PEO was a guiding principle in this decision. Second, it gives Cottey greater flexibility to responsibly steward the campus you have helped build. Under the previous structure, any campus repair or improvement costing $500,000 or more required the vote of Convention of International Chapter. While that structure has served us well for many years, it also created limitations in today's higher education environment. Imagine a major water leak in a residence hall, or a mechanical failure that affects student safety, or a time-sensitive infrastructure issue. Even if it was urgent and the funds were available, we would have been required to wait for a formal vote before acting. This change allows Cottey to respond more quickly and responsibly, while still honoring the values, oversight, and partnership that have always defined the relationship with PEO. And I want to be very clear about this. This change was not about distancing Cottey from the sisterhood. It was about strengthening the partnership by ensuring that each organization is positioned to do what it does best. Now let me talk about what hasn't changed. The governance structure of Cottey College remains firmly rooted in PEO leadership and oversight. The Cottey College Board of Trustees has 11 voting members, and by the bylaws of the PEO sisterhood, it is required that 6 trustees be active members of PEO. We currently have 9 active members of PEO serving on the Cottey board. In addition to the president and first vice president of International Chapter serves as ex officio members of the board. While they do not hold voting privileges, their presence ensures strong communication and alignment between Cottey and PEO leadership. PEO is and will remain well represented on the Cottey College Board of Trustees. Beyond governance, so much else remains the same. The relationship between Cottey and the sisterhood remains strong, active, and essential. It lives in the way that you talk about Cottey in your chapters and communities. It lives in the way that you refer students, young women you know that would thrive in the supportive, empowering environment. It lives in the financial support that you provide through dues, scholarships, gifts, and estate bequests. It lives in the legacy of those who came before and the promise made to those who will follow. The education that Cottey provides remains grounded in the same principles it always has. Small classes, dedicated faculty, leadership development, global awareness, and a deep sense of community. Before moving forward, I would briefly like to address something that I know has been on the minds about Cottey for a very long time. In previous issues of the PEO record, there were concerns about financial reporting at Cottey. I am pleased to reaffirm that those issues have been resolved and that Cottey has met all financial reporting requirements to our Board of Trustees and the leadership within PEO. All Department of Education requirements were met with no additional financial obligations on the part of Cottey or the PEO sisterhood. Cottey remains fully compliant and continues to administer federal financial aid as usual. And our 2024 and 2025 audits were completed and submitted on time. Most importantly, students were never impacted. Every student who needed financial aid received it. Our reporting issues were a result of a perfect storm of staffing transitions, technology changes, and external audit firm had challenges. Issues that have been since resolved. Our business office team works diligently to strengthen our systems and processes as we move forward. We are stronger, more efficient, and more transparent because of that work that we put in. I'm also pleased to share that we have increased our unrestricted financial reserves over the past 2 years, largely due to positive market performance, a state request receives, and cost containment strategies. We are diligently working to reduce our dependence on our unrestricted reserves to balance our budget. This is a challenging time for many higher education institutions, but I am pleased to report that with the progress that we have made and our continued campus-wide focus on cost sustainability while maintaining a high-quality educational experience for our students. So what does the future hold for Cottey? Cottey is moving forward guided by a clear strategic roadmap, one that balances responsibility with ambition. At the center of the roadmap, there are 4 priorities: enrollment growth, new revenue streams, increased fundraising, and cost containment. These strategies are helping us navigate a challenging higher education landscape while protecting our students' experience. We continue to strengthen our recruitment process through strategic investments in our enrollment operation at Cottey to move Cottey in the forefront of young women who would be an excellent fit for Cottey. We are also encouraged by the continued growth with our partnership with Star Scholarship. Through this collaboration, students who are recommended for the Star Scholarship by a local chapter are directly admitted to Cottey, and they received an enhanced scholarship offer. This is a powerful example of how partnerships rooted in access and opportunity can change lives, and is already making a difference on our campus for our students. Academically, we are innovating. One way we are doing this is by expanding how our students can access Cottey education. This fall, we are introducing Cottey Online, a new offering designed for students who want the academic quality and personal support, but are not able to relocate to Cottey's campus. We deeply value the residential experience and believe that there is something truly special about learning, living, and growing together in a community at Cottey. That is always central to who we are. But at the same time, we recognize that there are many adult learners balancing work, family, and other responsibilities that make a traditional college experience difficult. Our Cottey online degree programs in behavioral health, child development, and healthcare administration will allow us to meet those students where they are while maintaining the same commitment to a personalized education, faculty mentorship, and leadership development that defines Cottey. If you know of a woman that might be interested in this kind of flexibility, they can learn more or sign up for classes at cottey.edu/online. For our students who are coming to campus, we are also reimagining how learning happens across the academic year. Beginning this fall, we will adopt a new academic calendar featuring a 2-week immersive term followed by a traditional 14-week semester. These immersive terms in the fall and the spring will allow students to engage in hands-on experiential learning, leadership intensives, creative projects, travel opportunities, and real-world skill building, still while benefiting from the depths of the traditional semester. Some of these experiences will take students on educational trips to international locations to explore a particular global issue, a historical event, or culturally immersive endeavors. These global experiences will be in addition to the international experience that we've been offering our students for more than 25 years, now considered a hallmark of a Cottey education and a key reason why many students enroll. To ensure these opportunities can continue in expanded fashion, broadening perspectives, building confidence, and helping students see themselves not just as participants in the world, but as leaders within it, we have launched Go Global 2030, a fundraising initiative to endow these transformative experiences to ensure that all Cottey students can benefit regardless of their personal financial circumstances. This endeavor is about preparing women to navigate the complexity, understand difference, and lead with empathy with confidence in an interconnected world. The goal of this initiative is to raise $10 million over the next 5 years, culminating in 2030. This will align with our 30-year anniversary of Cottey's experiential learning program honoring our history while investing boldly in our future. As PEOs, you will hear more about this initiative in 2027 when we celebrate our 100-year partnership with PEO and Cottey College. Thank you for all that you do for Cottey. We truly appreciate your support.